It's Jade.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're back at it again with another video. That one was good.
I know. Today we're doing a Get ready with us. Talk with us, chit chat with us. You know, you get it.
Yeah.
So we asked for topics to talk about in our next video. So this video, we asked people to send us topics for our next video, and that's what we're going to be talking about, is what you guys requested. Okay, so yeah, we are actually very different, like, everything about us, like our styles, like how we
grew up.
Yeah, how we talk, how we think. No, we actually think a lot.
We think almost the same.
Yeah.
But we just, we have different views on stuff, and we have,
yeah,
like, we were raised
differently.
Really different.
My hair bows.
So. Uh-oh. We started off on a bold start. I don't even know if that's where I wanted my eyebrow to be today. Talking about, like, our generation. Like, I hate our generation, but, like, I'm
oh, yeah, that's what it was.
I'm glad that, like, so a lot of, like, this generation, our grandparents and our parents are racist, and, like,
not
everyone, but, like, a lot of them. And that's because of how they were raised. That's how they were brought up. But then our generation, like, we're more accepting.
It's not just racism. It's like
homophobic. And but, like, the further we go, like, our generation is, like, more accepting of things.
Yeah.
And, like, we're more understanding. But
also at the same time,
I hate our generation because we're crybabies. Like, if you're offended...
Very sensitive.
Like, everybody gets offended over everything. Like, if I say, oh, you know, if I say something like mankind or something, people are like, oh, it's womankind too. And, like, people get mad and they get offended. And I have to post everything online. And I hate it. I hate it. A lot about, like, my depression and my anxiety and my ADHD and, like,
very bad anxiety,
all of my stuff. And, like, people are like, oh, well, you're just doing that because people feel bad because you have mental illnesses. And I don't talk about it because of that. I talk about it because I know that other people go through the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're not alone. Like, I go through it too.
This was not a smart idea, wearing this shirt.
I told you.
Foundation.
I told you.
No, but I feel like some people, I feel like a lot of social media, just everything social media, like movies, actresses, singers.
Yeah.
They like, they don't really glamorize it, but like, I don't know.
Other people having it makes people like, oh, well, if they have an illness, then it's an excuse. And I know, it just... Stuff like that makes me mad because I really go through things. Like, I had episodes where I didn't get out of... I literally did not move other than to go to the bathroom, or, like, I barely ate. I barely, like, left my house or anything. And I didn't go to school for almost a month.
How would you describe depression and anxiety?
Depression,
I feel like people without it don't, like, understand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, depression is not just...
I can't explain depression because I don't have it, but, like, I can help explain.
Depression is not just like, oh, I'm sad, or like, oh, I'm upset about this one thing, or, you know, something bad happened to me and now I'm depressed. And it's not that. It's, my depression is not, I want to die, I wish I was dead. I mean, I have episodes where it's like that, but it's more just like, I'm constantly exhausted. I never want to leave. I never want to, like, get out and do anything. Like, I just want to lay there and, like, not move. Like, in a dark room.
There's some days where I'll ask you to do something, you're like, no, I don't want to stay home.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, okay, I get that.
Yeah. But, like, sometimes I try to make myself get out and do stuff, but it doesn't feel the same. Like, it's not like I want to do it.
Yeah.
It's more just like, I gotta do this. But then it's
like
not.
You're forcing yourself.
And I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you've been there through that, too. Like, I've been like, oh, and then I complain the entire time that we're out, and I'm like, I should have stayed home.
Yeah.
And, like, it's, I feel bad when I do that.
It's very rare that you do it, though.
Yeah, but I feel bad when I do that. But, like, it's not... I know that I can't help it, and I know that I shouldn't feel bad, but I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like it controls my life.
That's how I feel with anxiety. I feel like I can't, like, do anything normal how other people do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, people who are so open and, like, socialize very well. But sometimes, like, whenever I'm going through, like, anxiety, like, I'll do, like, stupid things. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh my God, why did I just do that? Like, and then I think about, like, how people are viewing me, like, why did she do that or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You, like, second guess yourself 24/7.
And I do that a lot too. But, like, I can socialize really well. Like, I talk to strangers. Well, but, like, at times it feels like everybody's looking at you, and everybody is looking at every little part of your body that you don't like, and they're judging that one part or all those little parts that you hate.
Yeah. That's how I feel when people, like, always comment on, like, how little I am.
Yeah.
I get nervous. I'm like, oh my God, like what else are they looking at? If they're looking at, like, how little I am, like, and how are they viewing me?
People also will, like, tell me all the time, they're like, oh, well, don't you think you're a little big for that? Or, like, oh, don't you think you could stand to lose a couple pounds? And, like,
yeah, like, shut up.
All this stuff. And
Leave
I'm
your
like,
opinions to yourself.
I look at myself every day. Every single day. I see myself. I see the same thing that other people see, I feel like. I see a sometimes confident girl, sometimes not confident at all.
I feel like everyone, no matter if you are confident, like, you have your days where you're just down on yourself, you know?
That smells so good.
I know. It smells like coconut.
Like,
I heard you were like...
Yeah, I was like, what is that? The heavenly scent. Our generation, we're all, like, a lot of people are all about, like, body positivity and, like, be yourself and everything else. But then if I post pictures of myself in my bathing suit or anything like that, then people are like, really, I didn't want to see this.
Because they think of
when they think body positivity,
they think about Victoria's Secret models and just social media that's shown on social media.
Oh, girl, like, you're a little bit skinnier than you're supposed to be. Cool, show that off. And I mean, I know that you handle the exact same thing, but, like, the opposite. Like, it's... that sounded stupid to say.
Being fat versus skinny is literally the same thing.
Like, you're insecure because you're small, and I'm insecure because I'm big.
This lady that used to work with my mom, did I ever tell you about that?
Yeah, she said that you needed to eat a biscuit.
I was like, and I didn't say this, but I should have probably not thought this, but, like, she was so mean. I was like, well, you need to go on Weight Watchers. Like, how? Yeah. You shouldn't say that, but, like, I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. But, like, she was so mean that what's that word? You backlash back because you're angry, but, like, I don't know. Your leg is warm
on my leg, and when you take it off, it feels like it's sweaty.
Probably wasn't the right thing to do, but don't come at people.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I get mad at people when they tell me, like, oh, well, you're a little bit big or whatever. And my younger, I have a big family. Sometimes my younger cousins are like, oh, well, you know, I love you even though you're big, but you're big, so there's more love. Yeah. And I'm like, well, okay, that was sweet and it was cute, but, like, don't say that because it's mean. Like, and I try to tell them, like, what to say and what not to say, because I don't want them growing up and thinking, like, it's okay to be big, or it's okay to, or I don't want them thinking that it's okay to bully people who are confident in themselves. And so whenever I try to teach them stuff like that, then, like, some of my family members, I'm not going to name names or, you know, say how, my family always used to, like, bully me. I'm dyslexic. They used to bully me all the time about, like, oh, you're getting fat, like, you're getting fat. And this was when I was, like, 10. And I wasn't even big. Like, I had a little bit of a belly. And they would be like, oh, well, you're getting big, you're starting to get big. And we have this thing where we call it the Dunlap disease, like, your belly Dunlapped over your pants, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, you got a big gut. And they thought that things like that were funny, which it is if you know that they're joking. But it's not when you're like
You were
you're
10 years
already
old.
insecure about yourself at the age of 10, and then they continue to do stuff like that. And growing up in situations like that aren't always the best for kids who have depression anyway. And so by the time I hit middle school, I hated myself. Like, I absolutely loathed everything about myself. Like, I was not confident in anything I did, any decision I made, anything. But being friends with Lauren, like, it helped sometimes because we would talk about, like, today this kid called me fat, and she'd be like, oh, well, today this kid called me skinny. And, like, we'd talk about it, and it helped.
This dude literally in 6th grade told me that I had noodle legs. I was so upset.
This boy used to always tell me, like, he had a crush on me, but he would always be like, oh, well, you're really pretty for a fat girl.
You remember when people glamorized, like, they would always say, a guy likes you if he bullies you.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's, don't ever let a guy talk to you
If he talks,
you know?
yeah. Like, if he puts you down about anything, like, don't. I want a guy that builds me up. So, I love babies. Babies are my entire life. And when I'm around, like, Brooklyn.
My baby.
Or, like, my cousin, I try to teach them stuff while I'm with them because I don't want to be like, oh, well, she's always around and she don't ever help. And so, like, I want to teach them stuff and everything, but, like, at the same time, I'm scared that I'm going to teach them the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared that I'm going to teach Brooklyn the wrong word. Like, today she said, ew, poopy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oops, that could have been me. But it could have been you or Mimi. Or Poppy or anybody. Doesn't always have to be me. But, like, I'm always nervous and insecure about everything. That's another part of my anxiety. Is, like, I think it just goes into my eyebrow. No, we're good. But, like, I'm always scared that, like, people are going to be mad at me for anything and everything that I do.
Yeah.
And, like, I always feel super bad about stuff. Even when it's not my fault, like, I feel so much guilt about things. And, like, when people talk about, like, oh, how bad their childhood was growing up and everything, I feel bad. Because, like, I understand, like, I didn't have a bad childhood, don't get me wrong. But I had moments that I didn't like my family, and I wish I had a different family, and but now I'm thankful for everything that I had and everything that I still have. Because, you know, you lose people and you see how other people grow up, and things like that suck. Like, it's hard. Your family that you think that you would have been better off without, and you would have had a better childhood if you didn't have them in your family and everything else, and then you lose them.
One day they're gone.
Yeah, and then you're like, wow.
I've been trying to, like, be more, like, confident in myself.
Mm-hmm.
And have more self-love.
You need to.
Because it's so important.
It is. Like, that's more important than, like, having somebody else to love. You know? This whole video, all you're going to see is dust flying from my makeup. Also, another part of my depression is, like, when I get sad and I have my moments, not get sad, but, like, when I have my episodes, then I feel bad because I know that other people have an episode like that. And then that makes it even worse because I'm like, wow, other people feel what I'm feeling, and they don't deserve that. And, like, I get mad at myself for it, and it's not my fault. But I know that. But I still do it. Because I'm dumb.
I feel like my anxiety is more social.
Yeah.
Social and, like, because I'm always worried about what other people think of me. And, like, it's mainly that. Like, what other people think of me.
With my hair, I shaved my head last year. Which, almost all of you know. But when I shaved my head, I felt... I feel
like everyone had, like, questions about why you shaved your head.
Yeah, and I told everybody a different reason. I have my reason, and I'm not going to tell people that until I'm ready to tell people that. My reason, and people would always ask, like, oh, what made you want to shave your head? Are you a dyke? Are you gay? And No, I'm not. But I don't think that
If
that's
you were,
anybody
why
else's
does that
business.
matter?
Exactly. And
Not
like
your
my younger
business.
cousins would be like, "Oh, she's a boy now," and all this other stuff. And I was like, "No, like just because I don't have hair doesn't mean anything. Like I'm obviously still me. I haven't changed, but like it's just, I don't know, things like that like aggravate me because they think that just because you do something, it's for other people.
Maybe
But
you just want to do it for yourself.
I did it for myself because I needed more confidence. And I got confidence with no hair, and I could have confidence with hair.
Yeah.
But like there for a little bit, like I absolutely hated myself because I didn't have hair. So I decided to grow it back out. But I kept it shaved for like 5 months. I use this color and this color the most. The orange and the pinkish.
I would use the red the most.
Okay, I'm doing red. Uh-oh. Scared.
That palette is so pigmented.
My mom was trying to use it the other day and I walked in the bathroom and I said, "Whoa, slow down. Don't touch your face with that." Because she got a lot. Hungry.
I'm hungry. Do you remember that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that? The 4?
Mm-mm. The 4.
Yeah, that show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said,
Well,
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Eat.
Done.
Eat.
I'm not a beauty guru, so don't judge how I do my makeup. Okay? Thank you. Thank you next. I am taking my naked palette and I'm smudging this under my eye.
Where'd my little tiny brush go? I lost it. Oh my god.
Talk about.
Hold on. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, I made that way too dark. Oh no. Your tummy grab. I can close this. I forgot the words.
Ow.
Now our legs are muffling it.
Do you want some Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
I really want some Chick-fil-A right now.
How did you know? Now that we have the place to ourselves.
Huh?
I was talking to the camera.
You are stupid. I don't do anything special with my hair, y'all. I'm really not. Like, I don't use heat protectant. I don't do any of that.
This
I
is what my
literally
hair
just
looks like
straighten
every
it.
day. You look like someone's mom. You are a mom.
Yeah, I am a mom.
I forget.
I really look like someone's mom.
Yeah, but cute.
Daniel. So this girl,
Girl.
she wanted to know reactions to when they found out that I was pregnant. What was your reaction? I don't really know her reaction because...
You texted me and told me.
Yeah.
I cried.
You cried?
Because I was so excited. Like, I was so excited and so happy. But at the same time, like, I was like, oh no, like, I'm not going to get to even see this kid because we weren't really friends.
No, so, like, many people... I don't know if a lot of people know. Like, we kind of drifted. But then...
For, like, about a year.
Yeah, like a year and a half. And then we came back together after Brooklyn was born.
Yeah.
Which I'm
I
thankful
was
for.
there the day she was born.
Yeah, which shocked me.
Why?
Because I didn't know that you were coming.
Oh, yeah, I texted your mom and I said, I'm coming over after school tomorrow. And she said, okay. And it was weird because, like, your mom's never up that late. And so, like, it was weird that she texted me back.
She was up the whole entire time.
That's crazy.
Literally. So I guess I'll talk about my parents' reactions. My dad didn't know. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
My mom, she was like, it was like maybe like a month later, and I wasn't getting my period, obviously, and she was just like,
a month
"Why
later
haven't
from
you?"
what?
A month after, like,
After you
I was
found
pregnant.
out?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. You
I
told me
didn't
that.
know
You
because I took a
didn't.
test and it was negative. And then, but that's because I literally took it like 3 days after. I didn't know that it was supposed to be 2 weeks later. So I was like, okay, I'm good. No, you're not good, Lauren. And then I just wasn't getting my period. I didn't even think anything of it, really. Like, I don't know why I didn't think anything of it. I just didn't. And then my mom just like confronted me and was like, why isn't there like tampons in the trash? I was like, oh, I don't know. I just told her there, and I think she was just disappointed, honestly. Like, she wasn't really mad. I feel like there was a little bit of anger. Like, she didn't take it out on me, but she was disappointed.
If I told my mom I was pregnant, even right now, even though I'm out of school and everything, my mom would kill me.
Yeah. And then I remember she was like, well, I'm going to tell your dad. And I was like, okay. And she made me go to my Nana's for like 2 days. And then I came back. I came back and he came in my room and like, he started crying and stuff.
Aww.
I started crying and I just hugged him. It was a very special moment though, like at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to talk about my ex's reaction. So basically we weren't really talking at the time. We broke up for like 2 months. 2 months. Wow. And then like, it was after I told my mom, and then I drove over to his house, which I was so scared because like, we didn't really end on good terms. And I just told him, and like, he was happy. He was like, okay, we gotta go tell my mom. And we drove down there, and I was scared. He was like, you have to tell her. I was like, oh,
Why
God.
me?
I know, that's what I was saying. He was like, because. I don't even remember word for word, but like his mom and his sister came out, and I was like, I told him, and she started crying. His mom.
Was she happy?
Yeah, she was. His sister was, I don't think she believed it. I think she was one of those people that thought like I was just lying to get him back, you know?
Yeah.
Which I understand, but like, that was their reactions. My reaction, I feel like every person that would be my age that got pregnant would be scared. I was scared because like you're bringing like a human into the world, and like you have to be that figure that they look up to, and like you have to care for them, and you know.
Thanks for chit-chatting with us.
Yep. Thank you guys if you guys got to the end.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because it would mean so much to us. Even our 32 subscribers, we love you guys so much.
32?
Yeah, it's 32.
Whoa, we went up 2 more.
Yeah, we love you guys so much already.
It means a lot. Like, it's really helping us out because we don't feel like we're alone all the time.
I actually feel like I'm talking to like a friend.
Yeah.
What?
And what am I?
You're a friend, but like that's what I'm referring them to.
We're talking to more friends. Like,
yeah.
we're all in a big group, hang out.
A family.
We're a big happy family.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the end of our video.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.